Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Yasir Gulfraz, and today our last session of introduction to research and academic skills. Uh, today's lecture is on assignment discussion. Before we start our assignment uh, task, before we discussed our assignment tasks, we will quickly review our previous four lectures. Then we will move on to the assignment tasks. So before I get started, can you see my screen? Can you hear my voice? Okay, so here is the learning outcome one. Over the past four lectures, we explored essential academic skills, including research techniques, academic writing, learning styles, and methods for producing structured academic work. Each session focused on specific learning outcomes
Hello,
that
I'm here.
Hi Asim, how are you? You okay?
I'm good.
Yeah, just started. That I'm just going to review our previous session before I,
Yeah,
start before I move to the assignment task. Okay, so I'll just
yeah.
uh, will review previous sessions. So what I was saying that uh, each thank you very much for yesterday. You know that there was bit issue, so I was just. Uh,
Yeah, that's fine.
um, yeah, so what where I was. So yes, uh, we will focus on specific learning outcomes that developed our ability to research effectively. So produce high quality academic work and understand our own learning preferences. We will uh, quickly review our previous session uh, and we will see what we covered in detail. So, in our learning outcome one, which was be able to research information from a variety of sources, uh, in our first uh, lecture, we learned how to gather useful information from a range of sources. We explored different type of research materials such as academic journals, books, type of research materials such as academic journals, books, online articles, and case studies, and identified how to evaluate their credibility. We understand that reliable sources must be peer reviewed, properly referenced, and fact checked before being used in academic writing. We also practiced how to record key points when listening to information. Active listening, if you remember, we discussed active listening was emphasized as a critical skills, enabling us to capture important details during lectures, discussions, or presentations. We applied note taking techniques such as the Cornell methods, mind maps, and structured outlines to summarize information effectively. Another key focus was collecting information from multiple sources. Uh, we learned how to compare and contrast different perspectives, ensuring our research was comprehensive, well balanced, and evidence based. So this skill helped us develop structured arguments and avoid relying on biased or outdated material. Uh, any questions so far?
No.
Okay. So in our second session, which was understand common steps in producing academic work. So in our second lecture, we examined the
Is this
process of
close?
creating structured academic work. We describe the common steps involved, including understanding the assignment requirements, researching and gathering information. Uh, we also learn planning and structuring the work, drafting the content, editing and proofreading, referencing sources properly, submitted the final piece of work. So each step was discussed in detail with a focus on how to effectively structure an essay, report, or research paper. We emphasize the importance of clarity, coherence, and logical argumentation in academic writing. Another crucial topic was covered by plagiarism and academic misconduct. We explored different types of plagiarism, including direct copywriting, improper paraphrasing, self plagiarism, and collusion. Uh, we discussed the severe consequences of plagiarism and learned how to avoid it by properly citing and referencing all sources using Harvard reference style. In our third session, uh, producing academic work according to conventions. In the third lecture, we focused on how to create and present structured academic work while adhering to proper conventions. We learned how to develop a timetable plans to meet academic deadlines effectively. Time management strategies such as the Prodoro techniques and prioritization methods help us stay organized and avoid last minute submission. We also practiced evaluating our own work against given criteria by reviewing sample arguments and using grading rubrics. We understand how to assess the quality of our work and identify areas of improvement. This process encouraged self reflection and continuous improvement in academic writing. Referencing played a significant role in the lecture. We learned the importance of academic integrity and applied proper citations technique using Harvard reference style. This included in text citations, direct quotations, paraphrasing, and compiling a reference list. By following these guidelines, we ensured that our work maintained high ethical and professional standard. Finally, we explored how to present academic work effectively, whether in the term of written report, essay, or oral presentation. We learned how to structure content in a way that was clear, well supported by evidence, and logically organized. In our last session or most recent session, which was day before yesterday, so understand which was on Sunday evening morning, understand different learning styles. Any questions so far?
No.
So in our four lecture, we focused on learning style and self-awareness in education. We explored Harvard's Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence, which suggests that intelligence is not limited to traditional academic abilities but include various strengths such as logical reasoning, uh, musical talent, uh, bodily kinesthetic skills, and interpersonal skills intelligence. We also describe different learning styles, including auditory learners, If you remember, auditory learner learn individuals who absorb information more effectively through images, diagram, and charts. Okay.
Mhm.
So kinesthetic learners, people who prefer hands-on experience and interactive activities. Reading, writing learners, students who excel through uh, written text, note-taking, and reading comprehension. So through self-assessment and reflection exercises, we identified our own preferred learning style. This helped us understand our study strengths and weaknesses, allowing us to tailor your study methods accordingly. For example, we, your learners, benefited from using flowcharts and infographics, while auditory learners improved by listening to recorded lectures and participating in group discussions. In addition, we discussed practical strategies for enhancing study efficiency, including note taking techniques, active reading strategies, and effective revision methods. We also explored the importance of public speaking skills, a peer assessment, and self analysis in developing strong academic and professional capabilities. Any questions so far?
No.
Right. So here is a scenario. Now we will discuss our assignment, which consists of two tasks, an essay and a presentation. So the focus of this assignment is on how you learn and how you write assignments, allowing you to reflect on your learning style, study habits, and academic skills. So, this session will provide a detailed explanation of how you should approach and complete each task to meet the required assessment criteria. So, in task one, uh, writing the essay on multiple intelligence and learning styles. So, the first task requires you to write a 1,000 word essay explaining the concept of multiple intelligences and discussing your learning style using Honey and Mumford's model along with Gardner's theory of intelligence. So you must also analyze your own study strengths and weaknesses based on these theories. Okay. So step one is understanding the concept of multiple intelligence. To begin, your essay should provide a clear introduction to Howard Gardner's and theory of multiple intelligence. And Gardner's proposed that intelligence is not limited to traditional academic skills like mathematical or in linguistics abilities, but includes various uh, other cognitive strengths. Your essay should explain the different type of intelligence identified by Gardner's, which includes, uh, linguistics intelligence. If you remember, we discussed this in our first and second chapters. So, strong ability in reading, writing, and storytelling, logical, mathematical intelligence, excellent problem solving and analytical skills, thinking skills. Then, spectral intelligence, the ability to think in term of images and visual concept. Then musical intelligence, a deep understanding of rhythm, tone, and music patterns. Then bodily kinesthetic intelligence, coordinations and control over body movement. Interpersonal intelligence, strong ability to understand and interact with others. Intrapersonal intelligence, a deep awareness of uh, one's emotions and self-reflections. Naturalistics, intelligence, sensitivity to nature and environmental patterns. So, you should briefly describe each intelligence type before identifying which intelligence best represent you. You must explain how this intelligence affect your approach to learning and how it aligns with your study habits and preferences. Then step two, discuss your learning style using Honey and Mumford's model. Step three, identify your strengths and weaknesses in studying. Uh, Basically, focus on your personal strengths and weaknesses as a learner based on Gardner's intelligence theory and Honey and Mumford's learning styles. Reflect on what study methods work best for you, what challenges do you face in learning and retaining information, and how can you improve your weak areas. So, your essay should include at least two books or journals, uh, article references properly cited in Harvard reference style. You must ensure that uh, all references properly cited in Harvard reference style. You must ensure that all sources are reliable, academic, and relevant. Your reference list should be included at the end of the essay, formatted correctly according to Harvard style. So, before submitting your essay, proofread your work to check for spelling, grammar, and any other mistakes. Ensure that your ideas are logically structured and your assignment flows smoothly from one section to another. Your essay must uh, be submitted in Word format, you always do, with a clear introduction, main body, and conclusion. So the word limit is, as you can see here, 1000 word, and you should adhere to it to avoid deduction from excessive length. Any questions so far?
Uh, not right now, but I have a question about maybe, but I'll ask you on the end.
Okay, no problem. So task two, which is presentation. Uh, the second task requires you to prepare and deliver a presentation on how you wrote your essay. This means you will explain your research and writing process, reflecting on the steps you took to simple task. Complete task one. You will present this information in a 15-20 minutes discussion with your lecturer who will act as Mr. or Mrs. Smith. In step one, collecting and organizing your notes before preparing and presentations, gather all notes and materials you use to complete your essay. This includes lecture notes, research notes, draft versions. You must explain how you use these materials to develop your essay, demonstrating and uh, on an organized approach to research and writing. Uh, Step two, explaining your research process. Your presentations should include a discussion on how you researched information about learning style and multiple intelligence. Explain the source you used, such as academic books, journal articles, online database, and lecture materials. So you should also mention alternative research methods that could have been used, such as interviews with teachers or experts, or conducting a personal survey on learning styles. Then step three, describe the phase of writing your essay. Discuss the different phases of writing, including planning and research, how you gather information before writing, drafting, the process of structuring your ideas, proofreading and editing, how you check the error, and refine your arguments. So you should also explain the timelines you followed, and how you managed your time to complete the assignments. Then step four, plagiarism free work. A key part of your presentation should be explaining how you ensured academic integrity in your essay discussion, how you properly cited sources using Harvard references, the tool you used, for example, Turnitin, to check for plagiarism, how you paraphrased and summarized ideas rather than copy directly, and finally, review your work before submission. Final submission guidelines for both tasks ensure that your work is well organized, clearly presented, and meet academic standards. Your essay must be 1,000 words, and your presentation should last 15-20 minutes, or your notes, possible answer to the questions, and indicative word count. Plagiarism must be avoided by citing a source properly. As a part of your academic integrity, it's essential to pledge that your work is original, properly researched, and free from any form of plagiarism. Uh, but for submission, your assignment must be well structured, clearly formatted, and professionally presented. Each task should be completed into a single Word document, ensuring proper heading, subheading, and logical progression of arguments. Submission exceeding the limit may not be, that fully reviewed by the assessor. You must proofread your work to, eliminate any grammatical errors, maintain clarity, and ensure coherence in arguments. Uh, by following these guidelines, you will demonstrate a deep understanding of learning theories, research skills, and academic writing techniques. So, uh, I hope you will follow these instructions, before
Yeah.
submit your final assignments. So, if you, you know, if you have any uncertainties regarding referencing or submission formats, so please check clarification before the final submissions. So that's it for today, Asim. This was basically our assignment session, and there was two tasks for you to complete. So good
Okay.
luck for your assignment, and uh, if you have any questions, concerns, issues, you can ask, and also you can drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. So, any questions so far?
Yeah. So,
Any questions? Well,
how long will I have to make the assignment finish
you
the
have,
assignment?
yeah, you have 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
But you can, if you think you need more time, you can email to college and ask for extension. So you can have extension as well, like week or 10 days or whatever you think it's convenient for you.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question, Asim?
No, 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 really.
Okay, thank you very much, Asim, for joining me this evening, and good luck for your assignment again. And I hopefully you will pass your assignment.
Yeah.
and I'll see you in any other module as well. Thank you, Asim, and bye for now. Okay.
Okay.